If you're already working hard, you're already going to the gym, you're already training, you make sure that you're getting as much muscles as possible, as much money as possible, you're dedicated, you don't sleep in, you don't waste your time, you don't smoke weed, you don't play video games, you're focused on trying to become fantastic as a person, you can just ignore that girl. That girl who broke your heart or cheated on you, just ignore her. The most powerful move you can make is ignore her. Yeah, you could yell at her. Yeah, you could try and make her scared of you, blah, blah, stupid crap, right? That's not going to work. The powerful move is just to completely ignore her because you're on your ascent. She is likely on her descent. She likely has no intention of improving herself, no intention of becoming richer, no intention of becoming better looking. Time is against her. As she gets older, she's going to lose her looks. You're going to continue your ascent, and she's going to have to watch you for the rest of her life be the man that she could have been with that she's no longer good enough for.
I also believe that God can be proud of you when you do your absolute best. And I don't think many people genuinely do their best in the world anymore. When I say do your best, people sit and go, oh yeah, okay. No, when's the last time you actually did your best? Like, I don't train to run marathons, but I know if I gave my best, I could run a marathon right now, first try. If I gave my best, life depending on it. When's the last time people have genuinely given their best to anything? There are people going through the world and going through life today that don't give their best or 100% effort to anything ever. Ever. They can't remember the last time they tried.
I'm gonna tell you the most important things in life. First thing is health, because you don't have shit if you're dead. It doesn't matter how rich you are, it doesn't matter how much you love your friends, it doesn't matter how nice your girlfriend is, if you're about to die, or you're sitting in bed and you're fat and you're diabetic. Health is the most important thing. Second thing is the health and respect of people you love, friends and family. But most people actually have these. So most people, if you're watching this, you're probably relatively healthy, you probably have friends and family around you. The third most important thing is money. And it's money because money can buy you everything except for the top two things. What can money not buy you besides prolong your life forever? Even though it can help with health, it can't keep you alive forever. And genuine respect from friends or someone you love. Money is everything else. That's everything else is money.
Remember when you told your mother that you'd retire her? Remember when you promised your girl you'd take her somewhere nice, let you get a nice new car, some clothes? Remember all those dreams? They went down the chart. Remember them all? Remember? The bad things that happened to you, you deserved them because you fucked up. The good things that happened to you, you deserve them too because you earned them. Because you earned them. Because you worked for them. Not because you bought a coin and waited, but because you actually worked for them. In the end, God gives you exactly what you deserve. So if you're not happy with your life, you have to ask yourself, do you really deserve more? Have you really tried 100% of the time? Did you ignore that headache? Are you as competent as you could possibly be? Have you given 100% every time you've done anything? No. You deserve what you have. You deserve your mediocrity because you're an average person. You want a Lambo and these women and a boat and whatever else you want because you see it on Instagram, but wanting something and deserving something are very different things. If you truly deserved it, you'd be working for it in a way that ensures it would be given to you by the universe. You wake up and say, no, I don't want to work, I just want to be happy.
No, I'd be miserable. Well, everybody would be.
No, winners would be miserable, but losers love it, and that's why they lose. Losers have this problem with temporary motivation. A loser will come and say, I really want to change my life. I can't live like this anymore. And they'll mean what they say for about 2 days. And then they're happy to go back to being a loser again. You know, they really want it Monday to Friday, but on the weekend, they're happy to go back to how they were.
Yeah.
If you wake up and say, no, I don't want to work, I just want to be happy.
No, I'd be miserable. Well, everybody would be.
No, winners would be miserable, but losers love it, and that's why they lose. Losers have this problem with temporary motivation. A loser will come and say, I really want to change my life. I can't live like this anymore. And they'll mean what they say for about 2 days. And then they're happy to go back to being a loser again. You know, they really want it Monday to Friday, but on the weekend, they're happy to go back to how they were.
Yeah.
The happiness you felt when you were 5, newsflash, the happiness you felt when you were 5 years old is gone and it's never coming back. Those Christmas mornings that you enjoyed are gone. You are a grown-up. You are a man. Now, a woman can feel that. You can put a woman on a jet and take her somewhere she's never been, and she could be in love with you, and she can feel it like a kid. Your children can feel it. You can give it to others, but you are never going to feel it yourself. And if you chase it, you're going to end up on drugs, doing dumb shit, losing everything you've ever cared about. You know the worst thing about this hard garbage? It's often not even hard. You just have to continue to try for a little bit. If you go to the gym and you give 100% effort once a month, you're gonna look like shit. If you go to the gym and give 60% effort every day, you're going to look great. It's not even difficult. We talk about hard. Truthfully, it's just consistency. You just have to continue to try every day. I swear to you, gentlemen, if you make sure that your actions, your intention, your will, and your thoughts is true, the world is absolutely and utterly open for your complete conquest. It is easy to become rich. It's easy to have beautiful females. It's easy to have any car you want, go anywhere you want. Nobody's going to mess with you. You're going to become ultimately powerful. If you're going to be my friend, you need to provide some value to my life. Now, a lot of people, when they have friends, the value that's provided by their friend is that their friend makes them laugh or that their friend is funny. Well, I don't need that crap. I'm busy, right? So I need someone who's actually useful to me at real things. So there needs to be an exchange of value. People need to both gain and receive value, and that's how you build true friendships. So you need to become useful to me. And the problem with doing that is that I already have extremely useful people around me. We can already do everything. I don't really need friends. I don't need anybody. So when someone comes and goes, hey, I'd love to know you, why? What do you want to do? Sit around, talk shit? Like what? What do you want to do? It's more like, hey, what do you want to do? Like I'm trying to do X, Y, Z. I'm fighting the Matrix. Can you fight the Matrix? Can you fight? Balenciaga are coming. Can you shoot? Like, if they can't do anything, I don't want to hang around with these people.
It is now April, meaning 2025 is over 30% complete. It's over 30% done. You remember New Year's Eve like yesterday. We all remember what we did on New Year's Eve. And you remember thinking, this is going to be my year. I'm going to get so much done. And if you're honest with yourself, you're sitting in the same room. You have the same girl, the same car, living the same fucking life. You're about to waste another entire year. So ask yourself this question. If you do not blame yourself instantly for the fact that you are not yet rich, you said 2025 was going to be your year, it's 30% done, you've made no steps in the right direction, you are no closer than you've ever been. If you are not going to completely blame yourself for this lack of action and this lack of monumental success, then who else are you going to blame and what else is going to get done? The second you blame yourself, the second you decide it is 100% your fault and your responsibility to change and fix everything, is the second things will start to get better. Is now tell you, don't worry, you'll be rich when you finish uni. Don't worry, you'll be rich when you pay off your mortgage. They try and long things out. They try and take your time and waste your years. Because by doing that, you stay subservient, you stay subdued. They hang a carrot and a dream far off in the distance. None of it's real. It's never gonna come, never gonna be rich, never gonna have what you want if you follow the path they've laid out for you. Because the path is designed to make slaves inside the Matrix. It's not designed to make you escape. I can teach you things today which will change the way you act tomorrow.
How do I get where they are? How do I get involved in that life? How do I get next to the Tates or build a replicable life for myself and my team? How do I reach that echelon of masculine capability? Look around yourself. Look at the room you're in now. Look at the woman you're next to. Look at the car you drive. Look at all of it. Say, am I happy with this? Do I want something else? Do I want more? How do I get what they have? They are two brothers from the bottom who were broke with nothing, who have everything now. How did they do it? How do I do it? I'm not showing you these videos for you to have a fucking happy, fun time. I'm showing you these videos to fucking motivate you and explain to you there is an entire version of reality that you have yet to crack.
And I see people at a bus stop, and I'm at the traffic light, I'm like, it's freezing, and it's raining, and it's nighttime, and you can't afford an Uber. If that won't motivate you, I don't know what will. Because the worst thing about the bus isn't the bus, it's the time you wait for the bus. Time is money. You're gonna stand there for 45 minutes in the freezing cold and waste your time to save a couple dollars on the Uber, and you don't feel panic to get rich, and you're just fine with that. You're gonna come home, took the bus today. Born to lose. Born to lose.
I think a man should have absolutely no interest in whether he's actually happy or not. If I wake up and I'm unhappy, I will do the exact same things as if I am happy. I will go to the gym the same. I will work the same. How I feel has no impact on how I live my life. I don't think happiness as an index is a healthy view for a man to have on life success. But I think for a man, if you're waking up and going, am I happy, am I not, you're looking at life wrong. I think of a man, if you put happiness far if you move it down the scale, right, and you start looking at, am I successful? Am I competent? You know, am I achieving things? Am I respected? If you start to look at these indicators of your life, you're going to end up being happier without actually analyzing if you're happy or not.
Anybody who thinks that a lifestyle comes like this without dedicating yourself for at least a decade to the endless work which must be required to prove to God that you deserve to be a main character on earth is a fool. God is sitting there waiting for somebody to put their hand up and say, look, I work harder than the others. Look, I've tried harder than everyone else. I worked on the days I was sick. I worked on the days I was tired. I dedicated myself and did exactly what you wanted me to do. Please bless me with the best possible existence any man on earth could have. You need to work. You need to dedicate yourself. You need to take these next few months seriously. 2025 has to be a year of winners. You need to stop being a fucking idiot. You need to reflect on your life. You need to feed back. You need to analyze all of the mistakes you've made. You need to stop wasting your time. Stop being a dipshit and stop relying on me for temporary bursts of motivation so that you can focus on something for once in your fucking life. Because time is running out. I'm done talking. Act or fail.